right, good morning, everybody. Welcome into the Coffee Round with John from ProCreps on Casino Gaming TV. I see we got Anthony's here. I haven't seen you in a while, dude. How you doing? My son was actually just down your way. He was down in, where was he at? Him and his girlfriend went to Flagstaff, and they went to, I forget where, Sedona. And I guess they were hiking all over the place. They went to the Grand Canyon. They took like a long weekend and just kind of did the thing. So it was pretty cool. Anyway, good to see you here. Gargoyle's here. Good morning, my friend. How you doing, man? All right, you got to watch. You're going to love this one, Gargoyle. Today's going to be crazy day. Literally crazy day. I'm not going to talk a lot. We're going to get right to it pretty much. But before we get right to it, you know the drill, right? We're going to go and do the thing. We're going to go and get our YOLO on, right? We had to restart. Remember, we lost our $500, and then I went PSO the very next day, or 7 out the next day. So now we're on our third run at it, right? We did win once. We won yesterday for $10. So here we go again. There's the money. There's $78 out there. I think that's all I got. Let's go see how we can do with that. Let's go see what that'll turn into on the table. Probably not a whole lot. Probably not a whole lot. We're gonna get, I think, one extra 6 and 8 bets. We're gonna go 64 across. I think I'm gonna get maybe, yeah, I can get the 6 and 8 looking like 18 each. That's it. So they'll be 18. So basically we're 76 across here with $2 on any craps. That's it. We'll suck tit on the 11. That's it. If we get the 11, it'll be the end of it. Otherwise, we'll be we got everything with the 11 covered. And here we go. Let's get let me get you where you can see the throw actually happening here. Let's see, left throw, and I'll let you watch the landing zone. And here we go. What dice set should I use? I'll use my regular morning dice set, I guess, right? Even though from this side it's different. But here we go. Here we go. Looking for one number. Anything but an 11, really. Let's go. That looks like a 6. 5 and a 11. It was a beautiful, beautiful toss, by the way. That was about as lovely a toss as you're going to see from old Fatso here. That's a 5-1-6, which is amazing. All right, let's go pay the 6. Let's go pay that 6 and make a decision for tomorrow, okay? Or for Monday. So we're going to lose our any craps bet. There's that. The 6 will pay 21, which is fantastic, right? So I can do things like now the 6 and 8 can both go to 24, right? We can give them both a little bit extra juice and maybe pump the 5 and 9 up. I might do like this, like the 5 and 9 go to 15 each. The 6 will go to 24, and I'll take the $5 and put that on the horn or something like that. We'll leave the 8 alone. That's how we'll probably do it on Monday. But there we go. We got us a win. We got us a win. And just like last time, if I ever get to where I have $64 locked up in profit, we'll probably take that and put it aside so I can burn again freely. So let's put this up here in the rack for Monday. And that's your YOLO. Now we're 3-0. We're 3-0 in this round of it. So we'll take it. We'll take it, right? Good morning. Who else is here? We got Nemo here, looks like. Crazy today is going to be absolutely batshit crazy today. So let's head over and do our regular talking here. This all goes out the window today, right? You know, on Fridays, I don't really pay attention to any rules at all. I do like to keep it front and center that it matters, right? That we have a goal in mind that go back. We have a goal in mind that we have. Why is my come on, get in there. There we go. We have bankroll that'll work. We have a good strategy, and we have a good relationship with risk. Today, I will have none of that. It's Friday. We just goof around on Fridays. And, you know, I've done what I'm going to show you today a number of times on the show. And it goes one of two ways, right? Either it goes great, and we make a bunch of money pretty quick, or it goes really upside down really fast. And if I have it's funny, the better throw that I have today, the worse it's going to be for me. You'll see what I mean in a minute. But the better I throw, the worse this gets from a bankroll perspective. I'm going to bring 10 grand. I think I might need 25 to get through it. I really do. It's going to be that kind of a day here, I think, today. So I'm going to make this a little smaller so I can get through. There we go. Now I can see stuff. Is that better? Good job. Okay. So let's really, before I do that though, I do want to ask you a question. Yesterday we ran tier pressure, And I don't think Tier Pressure version 2, I don't think I explained it very well. Maybe I'll do another video on it, but I want to know what your thoughts were. If you were here yesterday and watched the Tier Pressure show, what are your real thoughts on it? Because again, it's basically going inside, right? And taking 3 hits, same bet. That's all the strat. It's no more than an inside strategy with 3 hits, same bet to get your money back. That's really all that it is. Which I've said before, that's a great way to play, right? Same bet, same bet, same bet. You're ahead of most people who are pressing in that case, right? But what we're doing is after a third same bet, we look at our rack and say, well, I started out with, let's say 220. I've earned 315. Let's go up by another 110 and make the bets look like 330. So we'll keep $200 and we'll press the whole thing by $100. That level, you're going to bring in 105, 105, 105. You go, well, I'm going to keep $200. I'm going to press it by another $100. And now you're bringing in 140, 140, 140. And it's just basically going up a level, up a level, up a level, taking 3 hits, and then deciding to walk, press, or keep playing at the same place you are, right? That's all the tier pressure is. It's a very simple strategy. And on a good run, it works pretty well. So I had fun with it. I liked the new variations that we did. We worked together on it. But anyway, I wanted to get your thoughts on it. So you can put a little PC in front of your comment. PC, love tier pressure, PC, hate tier pressure, whatever. Let me know what you think. All right. But for right now, we're going to go here. We're going to go and F around and find out with the perpetual cum ladder. I'm going to do it at $5. We're going to find a $5 table. We're going to go to Ellis Island or something like that, right? $5 table. This will work on bubble craps. But I still think we're going to run out of money, right? We're going to run out of money no matter what. If I have a good set of rolls, but it's fun. And this, again, it's perfect for Friday. It's better for bubble craps because as you'll see, if I have a good little run here, it's going to be really hard to keep up with how much money's out there. I'm going to be doing a lot of math during this win. Not a lot of math, but a lot of adding up how much money I'm betting. You'll see why in a minute. It's a lot of money to win $5 on a short run. It's going to be nice repeaters if we catch a good run on a longer shooter, but be careful because the bets will get really, really big, really, really fast. All right, let me put the light on, and we're going to switch over here, and I'll show you what the strategy is. I'm going to move I got to move the rack out of the way. I'm going to turn Crapsy on. So give me a second to do that. Or as Jeff calls it, the app. Jeff's afraid to say Crapsy now, I think. I think we've all determined that Alfredo did not get banned for using Crapsy. Something else is going on there, and it wasn't just because he uses the app. There was another factor at play. I don't know what that factor is. Here we go. Let me get the Crapsy reconnected here. And as it's doing that, I'll get things set up here. So what is Gary says not bad. Need a good run for sure. But really, if you think about it, after 3 rolls of tier pressure, in 3 rolls or 3 hits, you're out with profit. So it needs not a great run. It needs an okay run, three rolls to be in profit. It needs an okay run, 6 to 9 rolls to really have a nice locked profit. And then if you go past that, then you can make some real money with it. But it's not going to make real money until you get into the big time, right? Into the big numbers. I don't think I put that in here today. Let's refresh this. Crapsy's not coming up, so hold on a second. This is waiting for connection, so I'm not sure what's the haps there. It says hold tight. We are loading Crapsy into your browser. Okay, give me oh, there it goes. Okay, it just now clicked on, so I got to press the button for live so people know that we're playing, and then I'll show you the strategy. All right, so Pro Craps, daily paycheck, click the button. Okay, that invites everybody in. Here we go. I got 10 grand in the rack. I'm probably going to need, a matter of fact, I'm going to take it now. I'm going to take an extra 15. I'm taking an extra $10,000 just because I know I'm going to need it if I have a good throw. So now we have a total of 10,000 in the rack. Let's just stick with that. I'm going to take 1,000 or $500 rather, and let's get 100 in reds. There's 100 in red. Okay. We'll do, let's do 300 in green and a black. That'll be our starting mess will be that. There's the $500. All right, put that up in the rack here. What I'm going to do is we're going to start with the pass line as our first bet. It'll be a $5 bet, okay? And every next bet will be the total money I have in action plus $5. So this will be $5. The first come bet will be $10. If that goes to a number, the next come bet will be 5 plus 10 is 15. It'll be $20. We're up by one red chip for every unit that I got bet out there for the total bet. That's how it's going to work. So if I get all the numbers set and they keep hitting, it's going to be a mess. It's going to be like $5 grand out there at some point. We got to keep an eye on the rack to make sure we know where we are. All right, here we go. Let's go. People in Craps, you ready to play? I'm ready to play. $5 on the pass line to get this thing started. And here we go. And I say F around and find out. Not the casino's not going to F around and find out. I am. I'm going to F around and find out if I have enough money to play this way. I don't. Spoiler alert. If I have a good run, we're going to run out of money. But I'm going to keep an eye here, right? If we ever get above, we'll let the come bets ride out and do their thing. So there's that. And there's that. And here we go. I'm set and ready to rock. Hold on. The roll tracker is stuck on yesterday for some reason. Why is it stuck on yesterday? Hold on. Let me refresh that really quick here. There we go. Okay. I may have to do that on the other screen too. So if I do, forgive me. Here we go. Coming out. And I'm going to rack all the wins. I'm not going to press anything. I'm not going to take any odds. It's just a flat bet system. All right. There's a 3-3, hard 6. I'm going to mark the 6. That's our point. There's a 3-3. There's that. I'm going to go here. I don't think we need to see this screen very often. Let's see. That also is stuck. The roll tracker. Hold on. Until I start paying money, actually, I'll come over here quite a bit. When we're paying money and adding up what's out there, we'll need to be here. So for right now, we don't. All we know is that we have 5 in action. $10 is coming. And that's as complicated as it gets. And again, the 7 always wins you a unit, which is kind of cool, right? It always wins. You're never going to lose money on a 7, ever. You just got to have enough money to survive the run. This is one of those you can't ever lose strategies, ever, so long as you don't hit table max. Here we go. All right, that is an 8, a 6, and a 2. All right, so we'll type that in. Good. So $10 moves to the 8. Now I've got 5, 10, $15 out there. So my next come bet is $20. I'll try and spread these out so we can make the counting easier. How about that? All right, let's go. And again, I'm okay with a 7 anytime it wants to come. But really, we catch a little bit of a run here and these things start paying themselves. It's going to be really cool. Yeah, 2 or 3. You're right. The 2, 3, or 12. The craps numbers will get me. But yeah, we're never going to lose though. We're not going to lose. There's a 7. There's a 7, which is fine. That's on a teeny tiny run. We're okay. We want the runs to be longer. Get some come bets to hit once in a while, maybe, right? So let me go to the betting screen and we'll talk about that. So we lost 10 and 5, but we're going to win 20. So I'm going to take $1 out of the bank. And now we're up a nickel. Yay. Back to the pass line we go. All this comes back to the rack and we start over again. This will be fun if we catch a long roller. We catch a long roller like yesterday. This is going to be fun to watch. If not, I'm just going to be winning nickels all day long, and it's going to be boring as hell. But oh, it looks like my my one camera is tilted a little bit. You can't really see the. Wonder which one has done that. Like something's off up top there. All right, I'll fix that later. Here we go. Coming out. Coming out. We got a 7. Come out 7. That's 2 wins. Actually, what I should do is put the wins up front. That's a win. So we're up $2. I'll put the 2 units over here that are wins on this side of my rack. So every time we win money, I'm going to put it over here so I can keep track of where we are. It's going to be kind of a messy rack, I think. It's this camera that's messed up because you can see, yeah, it's kind of hard to see. All right, anyway, there's no point. That was a 6-1. Let's do it. Oh, I didn't type that in. Okay. There we go. There's that. Let's go here. I really want to get a nice long set of rolls because it's fun when this thing goes crazy. All right, let's get a point. I see a 5 and I see a 2. That's another 7. That's good. Oh, sorry, I was on the wrong screen for y'all. It's a 5, 2, 7. Come out 7. Another nickel. Go, Johnny. Let's go, Johnny. We'll take the nickel win. Push it up in the rack. Let's get a point, dude. Let's get a point. Here we go. Oh, Jeff's here. Good morning, Jeff. Here we go. That's a 11 yo. 11 yo, 6-5, mid-mo. That's good. Another nickel for the good guys. We'll just stack it up. It's $20 in profit, by the way. $20 in net profit. We're doing all right. Oh, come on. It's gonna make me mad now. I don't like when the cameras don't set up right. Here we go. That's a 3 and a 4. Another, look at this come out sequence. Holy hell. You know what's going to happen? We're going to get this long. Now it's going to make a long run. This come out sequence is going to make sure we go on forever, but the 3, 4, 7. And by the way, for all the people who say I'm crazy for doing the pass line parlay, that's the 4th pass line win in a row. That happens all the time. It happened yesterday too on our show. We had 4 points hit, right? That's the 4th consecutive pass line win. Okay. If you're doing the pass line parlay, that's a 15-unit win right there. Just pointing it out. How often that actually does happen. It happens so many times. Here we go. 6-3, 4-1. This set today is doing great, huh? Let's go. Dicey Motions here. Good morning, sir. All right. We got an 8. We got a point. Look at us go. 5, 3, 8. Let's mark that up. 5, 3. All righty. Woo, roll 5. We got 1 number so far. Love it. Love it. Okay, here comes our first come bet. Is going to be, I'll work out of the profit side too. We'll take a 2-unit come bet. And there we go. Let's get it set. Let's get it set. That's a 9, 5 and a 4. 5 and a 4. 4, 5, 9. All right. Come bet's going to travel to the 9. We're going to put out our next come bet is $20. It's 4 units. 2, 3, 4. 2 units, 3 units, 4 units. And that's how it's just going to keep on going. All right. Here we go. You know, I'm saying for other people, I see it happen on the table all the time. Not that I always do it. I see other people doing it all the time. That four in a row, not 4 in a row like we just did, but 2 of these, 1 of those, one. You know what I mean? You get 4 wins back to back all the time. It seems like every time I'm at the table, somebody going around the table gets it done. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh, it's a kiss. It's a 9. We got it. We got our first actual payment. Look at that. 5-4. 4-5-9. 4 and 5. All right. Let's go to the betting screen and take a look at what happened here. We get money, right? The 9's going to come down to get paid, right? It's going to get paid $10. $20 moves up into the 9. Now, 4 units, 5 units. My next bet's got to be 6, 1 extra unit. So 4, 5. I got to add 2 to this win. And now we have a 6 unit come bet. I'm going to make it with greens because we're going to run short on red chips pretty soon. So again, it's just going to be one more, $5 more than what's out there, right? That's the idea. $5 more than what's out there. So we've got 4 and 5 is 25. So it's 30. That's the come ladder. You'll see if we catch a run, it's going to be gross when you have like hundreds out here and your next bet becomes like $2,300. And that's what happens to it on a hot shooter. So if that happens, it'll be hysterical. Here we go. Oh, it's a kiss of the dice, and it's a 4-3-7. Kiss of the dice, kiss of death, 4-3, 3-4-7. I want that 29 roller from yesterday. I want to make that because that was fun on this one. All right, here we go. 4-3-7. Get your couple bets ready. I'm going to lose 20, lose 5. That's my quarter, right? Plus 1. So we win another unit on that shooter. After all that work, right? You win a unit. Here we go. Back to the pass line. And all this mess comes back. Here we go. Puck is off. Puck is off, and we're coming out again. I think at some point, when these bets get big enough, you're probably going to want to do some crap checks. I mean, at some point when you have a $1,000 comeback coming, that crap check's going to feel pretty good, right? Here we go. Coming out. Let's catch a point. That's a 7. Boy, the come out 7s are on point today. 6-1. This new dice set is really pumping 7s out today. Yesterday, it wasn't that bad. Today, it's like, man, nothing but 7s. Here we go. Get your bets going. Here we go. Coming out. Did I pay for my rack? I may have paid for my rack. I don't know. Did I? God, I hope not. I may have paid for my rack. It's a low bet, so it's fine. 30. If I did $30 for my rack, then whatever. The problem is my bank is also up in the rail, which you guys can't see. There's a 6-1-7 again. Boy, the 7s today. I feel like I want to change stats here. That's another $5. Bam. All right. So let's do it again. Another 6-1. Look at all the 7s this morning. Right? 3 come out 7s last time, 2 come out 7s this time, plus the 2 7-outs. We are crushing 7s. I'm going to change to the old set just from a comfort standpoint. Let's see if we can't get past some of this stuff. So, yeah, here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, that is a 6. 5-1. Throws not on point today. Throws are wobbly today. 5-1-6. All right. So point's going to be a 6. We're going to come with 2 units. We're going to hope for hottie. Hope for the hottie. Here we go. I can't see it. They kissed, and it's a 6. 5-1. 5-1-6. That's the point. Little buckshot baby right there, huh? All righty. So let's go pay it. Puck's off. Comeback moves up. We get paid on the line. I am paying myself for my rack by mistake. Pay the line. We'll lock that one up. Now we got the pass line, and we have a 2 come bet 6. Now what has to happen here is this. The 6 is what's in action, right? So the come bet has to be 3 units, right? Remember, your next bet has to be 1 unit more than what you got, right? So with the 2 unit come bet, I got to go 3 units on the pass line. Here we go. An 11 here would be fantastic. Love to see an 11 right about now. Let's go change the view. And here we go. I know I never did. I never changed the bottom of the screen. There we go. I want to make sure you're seeing what we're doing here. All right. Let's go. We coming out. That's going to be a 4, hard 4, deuces. 2, 2, 4. All right. So the puck will move over to the 4. And again, what I got out here is 1, 2 units on the 6 and 3 units on the pass line. That's 5 units, 30, 25 bucks. So my next bet is 30 in the come. Let's get this to go somewhere new, and then we'll have some real fun. Here we go. That is a freaking 7. God, I can't get the run going to where these bets get huge. I want the bets to get huge today. Otherwise, it's not a Friday Follies, right? 6-1. But people tell me all the time, right? I put this strategy out a long time, the come ladder a long time ago. People say you're crazy. That thing will never win. It wins like this all the time, right? This is what happens to it. All right, so we lose 25, but we win 30, right? So we're going to win 30. And again, so you're up a nickel is the net, right? The come ladder wins in spite of itself. You think this thing's never going to do well, and here it goes. It just does its thing. We're up like probably 50 or 60 bucks right now, $5 at a time, because that's what it just inches along on these shitty rolls. Now, the problem is when you get 3 come bets set and you're stuck, right? That's when you get hurt. But here we go. Let's have a longer run, Johnny. Come on, get your act together here, and let's move this thing along, right? Maybe I just need a shot of coffee. It's a great grinder, Dr. S. It really is. But the problem is you get the three bets, and that's all you do is 3 bets in this one. You're kind of stuck in limbo. This way of playing it, where you never stop the come bets, if I get a run, you'll see it gets wicked expensive. It gets like crazy expensive. Another come out 7. Oh my God, the 7s today. Whew. The 7s today are just en fuego, as they say down south. En fuego. 4-3. Oh, I was on the line. Sorry. I needed my line bet. That gets paid. And here we go. All right. Come out. Let's go. I'm going to throw a little deeper and see what happens. Hey, we got aces. We finally lost one. It's our first natural loser. No ladder. I'm just going to replace from the rack. So there's the new bet, and there's the old bet going to the bank. Yeah, I'm gonna throw my throw a little deeper to the back wall there. I'm getting way too much kickback right now. I think I'm just gonna try and control it that way. All right, here we go. Coming out. A little better. It's a 5. The blue die was good. The bottom die was good. The top die didn't act very happy that time. 3-2. All right, we got a point. We got a point of 5. Coming with 2. Let's get a run. That's a better toss. It's another 7. Oh my gosh. Boy, these rolls today are so short. Everything is super short today. Man. This is a day to play the don't on yourself, right? All right, well, whatever. It is what it is. We're going to lose 1, but we're going to win 2. Back to the pass line we go. We're just gonna make $5 every shooter, it seems like, till the end of time here. Wow. Maybe we'll try something new here. Here we go. Jeez, Olu. That's a 3, craps 3, another one. All right. So we will lose the line. Just replace it. And here we go. Press the button for crapsy folks. That's a 5, 4 and a 1. All righty. We'll have this be the shooter. This is the one, 415. There's that. We have $10 coming, 2 units, 15 in action. Let's just stack the 4s here. All right. I'm ready. I'm ready for a good shooter. 3Z peasy. That's a good one. Here we go. Come on, John. That's a good looking toss right there. 5-4. Good looking toss that wasn't a 7 for the first time, right? 5-4-9. Cool. Alrighty. So the $10 comeback goes to the 9. That's $15 out there. Next bet is 20. We have not been past this yet, have we? We have not been past this third bet. We haven't gotten 2 comeback set yet today. That's how bad I've been throwing. This one's going to be good, though. I feel it. I feel like this shooter's the guy. This is the guy. No, I don't do that, Dyson Mode. I just follow the system that's out here. I don't try and recover the losses. Maybe I should, but I just do what I do. I stick with what I see. Total action. Like Bubble Craps, it tells you your total action, so it's easy to do. And no, I don't try and recover the crap losses. Here we go. Yeah, Dan, if I was playing what I played yesterday, we'd be getting torched. And there's another 7, 5-2. Look at this. I can't get out of my own way. I can't get 2 comeback set. It's a whole day. Haven't gotten 2 comeback set. That's incredible. I've never had this go this long, this well for the strategy, but this poorly for me as a person. Unbelievable. All right, we're going to lose 1 and 2 and win 4. So again, net up a unit for that shooter. I'm going to take that as a green. I'm just going to get a couple of green chips out of the bank. Okay, here we go. Let's try it again. We got to get past the PSO train here. Got to get past it. Crazy how this works sometimes, right? Some days every roll's a 20, some days every roll's a 3. Trust me, though. I trust me. Have Randy shoot. I should have Randy shoot, actually, the way I'm doing it. Look at this. Come out 7. 4-3. Wow. I think my percentage of 7s today has got to be 50%, right? Today's got to be 50% 7s, at least. I mean, I haven't tracked it, obviously, but my guess is that's where we are here. Absolute insanity. All right, I'm going to press the button again. Jeez, Lou, look at everybody in Crapsy has got to be losing their ass today, right? Let's go. That's a 5, 3-2. All righty, 2, 3, 5. Whoop. The Crapsy's not ready yet. What's going on, Crapsy? 2, 3. There's the 5. And then I'll press the go button. All right, here we go. Points 5. 2 units coming. And here we go. I just want to get 2 come bet set. I want to see if I can't be good enough to get 2 freaking come bet set. Unbelievable. This is the second set the book told me to use. Yeah, this is what the book told me to use yesterday. But yesterday we did great. Today it looks like horrible. Here we go. Let's get out. That's an 8. 5, 3. 5, 3. This is like when I was in Vegas. The one table I threw 20s, the one table I threw all PSOs for whatever reason. All right, here we go. 8, that goes up. Next bet's going to be 20. Let's get it set, damn it. Come on, Johnny. Let's get the freaking thing set. Let's get 2 come bets working. At least 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, huge bounce. Hey, it's a 5. Look at that. It's the Barry Manilow special. It's the Barry Manilow special. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. We got 2 come bets, both up there before a 7 came. Isn't that unbelievable? How great is that? All right, let's go look at what it looks like. The 5 gets hit, right? So the puck goes off. The come bet moves up, right? Pass line pays, because that was the point. That's great. Now, what goes out there? I've got 20 here, and 10 there is 30. So the next bet has to be 35. Again, it's always 1 unit higher than what's out there. At some point, like I said, this is going to get scary, and you're going to want to put some crap checks out there. But we're just going to play it straight up. Okay, we'll just play it straight up all day. But that's at some point, that little bug is going to be in your ear saying, "Hey, that bet's too big." And let's go. Come out 7's fine, right? We're going to win in a unit, but I'd like to get a point. And then we'll start getting some repeats. This will be fun if it happens. Come on, John. Come on. Let's go. Oh my God, what a big kick. It's a freaking midnight. Are you kidding me? They kissed and it's a midnight. That sucks. That sucks, eggs. This is that question, right? Do I try and recover that bet? No. I'm just going to go back out and replace it. There's $35 out of my rack. I'm just going to replace the bet. And it'll have to be okay. It just has to be okay. Yeah, hit the fire bet. That'd be great. Wouldn't it be fun? 6, 3, 4, 1. Here we go. Here we go. I see a 1 and I see a 3. That's a 4. 3, 1, 4. All right. All the apps all set up. 3, 1, 4. Cool. So the puck will move to the 4. Now we have, here's where it's going to get crazy, 20, 30, 90, or 65 bucks out there. Next bet's got to be 70. I need to get some change out of my rack. Just so you can see, I'm going to take a quarter and get 5 reds in the bank. Now we're at 70 bucks. And again, it's 20, 30, 65, 70. So again, if the 7 comes, we win a nickel. If not, it goes up. That's the plan. That's the plan, Stan. Here we go. Here we go. Is Joe from Craps Master out there, by the way? I haven't seen him this morning. I don't know if you guys know this. He's at the NFL draft. Sent me some great pictures yesterday of him at the draft with all the different setups and stuff. So that's a bucket list thing to do too. Go to the draft one year. All right, here we go. Big old comeback in there. Points 4. 4, 3, 7. Didn't quite. That it looks like a 6 there, but it was actually a 7. 4-3. So that's okay. It's okay. 4-3. We're not getting anything to like repay. Like this is the problem with this today. We're not getting the shooters that showcase the nuts, right? All that goes away. But what's out here is this. I'm going to color this up on the table. There's the 65 plus 1 is the $70, and we're back down to a nickel and starting over again. We're going to win like $100, $5 at a time today. I swear we can't. Actually, we're probably down now because of that one crap loss we had. But golly, we can't seem to get out of our own way here. Here we go. New shooter, new point. New shooter, new point. No, I'm not going to snow. Today's the day, right? Today's the day. I'm not a shooter today. Today I'm not. Yesterday you would have taken me, right? Yeah, the Horseman will be crushing it right here. The Horseman today. Well, actually no, the Horseman would have got torched. All the come out 7s would have killed the Horseman, right? There's another one, right? The Horseman today would have gotten smoked on this come out 7. So there's that. We'll pay it. Let me get it typed in for everybody. And here we go. Another $5 to the rack. I may switch. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop throwing. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to stop throwing. I'm going to do something stupid. Here we go. I'm going to pull this guy out. We're going to pull him out. Let's switch the screen. Let's go to the screen here. I'm just going to run bubble. I'm just going to run the bubble machine because I can't seem to throw. There we go. You ready? Here we go. Let's let the bubble decide instead of John. There's a 6. Point is going to be 6. We'll do that. All right. $10 in the come. Oh, wait. I got to actually do this. We got to get... Crapsy still has to work. I still got to do Crapsy. I won't do the roll tracker, though. Because actually, who cares? The roll tracker's fine. See, I don't want it to take my... my actual SRR down, but I can't do any worse than this, right? Here we go. 6 to the point. That's going to be an 8, heart 8, square pair. I'm going to type this in. Crapsy's really being slow. Come on. All right, 4-4. There's the square pair. So that comeback moved up. $15 out there. $20 is next. Bam. Ask the 8-ball a question. Dice Motion, any guess on the session bankroll? I'm telling you, you're going to need... I did this before one time, and we had, at one point, there was $6,000 in come bets up here. Right? It was so insane that time. It was crazy. If on a long roll, it just goes bonkers, man. But can't have all those 7s that we had. There's a 3 craps 3, lose the inside. So now we're gonna watch this. All those 7 wins, we're gonna end up being down because we have these craps numbers, right? The 2 big craps losses are gonna kill us here today. That'll be the reason why it goes down. $20 in the come. Here we go. I think I got the crapsy going. Come on. Can you guys see that, by the way? I'm not sure if you can even see it. 7 out, of course. Even the bubble machine won't let me win. Oh, yeah. There it is. All right, back to the pass line we go. What time is it? Do I have time to keep going? Oh, it's only 8 o'clock. We have plenty of time. Plenty of time. That was a 5-2. 7 out. 5-2, 7 out. And then we're going to do it again. Get your come out sequence ready. Here comes the bubble. Puck will be off. Come on. And let's go. Six, 4, 2, 6. All right, we got a point of 6, 4, 2. Sweet. Same as last time. So we're going to put $10 in the come. We're going to trust that the bubble can get it done. Maybe. 3 craps, 3. I just don't. I don't know. I mean, I certainly could, you know, put, like, in other words, if I just lost 10. So I could put 10 that I lost and the next 10 to cover that bet there. You can go out 20 here, right? You can cover the craps loss plus 1. That's totally fine to do. I mean, if you want to do that, I'm down with it. There's no reason not to until you get into huge bets. That's when it becomes ugly. What just happened there? That was a 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think you just cover what you burned and the same old bet. So, all right, let's do it that way. That's fine. Come on, be a number. Be a number. It's a 5. Okay, cool. 4, 1. Oh, I didn't press the crapsy button. Damn it. That'll slow things down a minute. Let me get the crapsy folks typed in first, then I'll move that up there. Come on. It's my fault for not pressing the button when I rolled. All right, that was a 4, 1. Oh no. Okay, there it is. All right, so that come bet will move up to the 5. Now we've got $25 out there, so our next bet's going to be 30. Okay, here we go. Come on, bubble. We need repeaters. I need repeaters. It's a 6. That's a repeater, kind of, right? All right, let's put that in 5, 1 for the crapsy folks. 5, 1, 6. That's a repeater. So $30 moves up to the 6. We win on the pass line. Piddly $5, but now we've got 30, 40, 50. So this bet down here has got to be 55. Right? $55 on the pass line. Puck is off. We're coming out. Please, let's get some repeaters. I want to see this thing go nuts. Four hard. Okay, cool. We have a new point. We got a 4 is the point. Now it's going to get fun. That's a 2, 2 there. That's a 2, 2 here. Okay. Let's add it up. We've got 30, 40, 50, 105. So the next bet in the come, 110. If that gets set, you can imagine where we're going here, right? A repeater bet would be nice. Let's get something to repeat. It would make it all worthwhile, right? Yeah, 11 would be great. A yo 11 would be awesome here, right? It's a 6 though. That's cool. Let's type this in, 516. And a 516. All right. So that's going to pay, obviously the come will pay. Oh, let's go over here. Come on, Crapsy. There we go. So the come bet will come down and get paid $30. This 110 goes up. So we're going to get $30 to the rack, which is cool. And now we got to add the math, do the math, right? We got, again, 110, 120, 130, 185. Next bet is 190. So there's 100 in green. 75, 90. 190 is the next bet. And here we go. Now it's going to get fun. No crap number here, please, right? It's a 5. Okay. Whoo, boy. 3, 2. 3, 2, 5. All right. We'll get paid a little bit, right? And get paid that $20, which is awesome. Come down and get paid. Not an off and on, obviously, right? That gets paid. Bring that back to the rack. And that moves up. Now we have 190, 290, 355. Next bet, 360. I got to break a purple chip to get that done. There's the purple chip. And there's 5 blacks. Okay, so 300, 50, 60 is the next bet. Here we go. Now it's going to get fun and interesting, right? This might be the time to start throwing some crap shacks out there, right? You got 360 out here, right? I don't even know what you need for that. You need probably, I mean, you're getting like $50 crap shacks now to cover that, right? And that doesn't quite totally cover it, but you might think about doing some crap shacks here. I'm not. We're just gonna freewheel it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Come on, bubble. It's a 5. Woo-hoo. All right, that's a 4-1. All right, 4-1-5. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're gonna get paid a little bit. Let's put this up here. There we go. Now crazy's at the casino, right? That pays what, 190? We'll do a 200 for 10. We'll pay it like that, 200 for 10. Let's see what's out there. So out there we have obviously 360, 460, 470, plus 50 is 525. So our next bet, 530. I'll just put a purple chip out there. 525, 530. It's the next come bet. I told you this thing will go insanity, crazy town, quick. All those PSOs, $5 at a time, and now we have liftoff, Dice Daddy. 100% we have liftoff. This is where it's going to go. Even if it ends here, it's okay. If it ends here, we're fine. If it keeps going, we're going to be in a world of hurt. This is kind of like the butter zone. Give me that like nice 11 in the come, and we'll be good. Oh, it's a freaking midnight. Are you kidding me? Ah! All right, so here's the deal. It was a midnight. So we're gonna take Dice or Dr. S's advice, right? We're gonna lose 530. So I'm gonna put the 530 right back out there, right? That we just lost, plus the 530 we were supposed to bet anyway. We're gonna try and cover the loss and get the comeback going, which means the next one's gonna be really big. Hold your breath, everybody. Hold your breath. It's coming. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Don't overthink it, Tom. It just is what it is, right? You play it the way it is. You start. It's like people, I was talking to a guy yesterday on Casino Quest Nexus about the Horseman. He's like, I get beat every time I play it. And I'm like, why are you getting beat? He's like, well, I keep doing this. Whatever you're doing to outthink the strategy is causing you problems. When I do the Horseman and I start doing odds and crazy shit, that's when I go upside down. If you just stick to it, you're going to be fine. Gargle, my head hurts. Friday morning, your head, this is all John's fault. Here we go. Come on, baby. It's a 9. Okay, wow. Okay, here we go. What's out there now? What's out there? God, we need a calculator for this. I actually should have a calculator. 5, 6, 3? Yeah, 6, 3, 9. All right. What do we have out there? I really should get my phone out. We have 1,060, 1160, 1170, 12, 13, 1470, 1480, 1530, 1585. Next bet is going to be $1,590. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Somebody should be helping me. Where's Jen with the calculator? 1590. Oh my God. Here we go. We need a 7 right now. We need a 7 right now. This would be the perfect time. No. Oh boy. Here we go. Come on, baby. It's a 5. Okay, it's gonna get. Oh my God. Here we go. Whew. 325. 325. I'm getting outshot by the bubble machine, which is also cool. All right, that's gonna come down. This is gonna go up. We got $360 in wins, 350, 360 in the win, which is okay. Yeah, happy with that. Let's make, yeah, up to the rack. That all can come. Put the reds over here. Okay, now what's out there? Holy crap and crap. 1,500, 2,500. Okay, 2,500 in purple, 2,600, 2,650, wait, 1,500, yeah, 1,500, 1,600, no, sorry, 2,600, 2,690, 2,700, 2,760 plus 55 is 2815. So it's got to be 2820. So 2,500, 2,820. Holy moly. That's the next bet. That's the next come bet. I told you 10,000 wasn't going to be enough. 10,000 was not, if I get a horn or a mid-mo yo here, that'll be the day. That'll be the profit, right? It won't be. You'll see all those bets are still sitting out there. We can't pull them down, right? Even if I win this on an 11, we're still going to be upside down, right? We're going to have to take a loan out to get this done. Unless we get a 7 here. A 7 here would be perfect, but we're going to otherwise take out a loan. Here we go. 6. Holy crap. Oh my God, it's a 426. Okay, well, here we go. And remember, the first bet was $5. The first bet was $5. And here we are. We're going to be betting about 10 grand here in a minute. That was a 4-2. So we get paid $110, which is fantastic, right? 110. And this goes up. Holy moly. Holy cannoli. All right. We definitely are not going to have money in the rack in a minute here. We're going to have to take out a loan. What's out there? 1,500, 2,500, 3,500, 4,500, 5,320, 30, and 70, 30 and 80, 5,300, 5,450, 5,510, 5,565. So we need 5,570 to get out there. We're at table limit, and I have my rack is depleted. I got to take a loan. We're going to take a $10,000 loan. Or we'll take a 5. No, we need 10. 5. I'm taking $10,000 loan. Let's make sure we don't forget that. I got to pay that back later. $10,000 loan. What was the bet? 5,570? Right? 5,570 was the next bet. 5,550, 70. Please be a 7. There's your mortgage payment. This is worse than a Marty. There's your mortgage payment right there. Okay? Mortgage payment's on the table. My kingdom for a 7. My kingdom for a 7. Here we go. You ready? It's time to get real. It's a freaking 8. Are you shitting me? Oh my God. All right, here it goes. This goes to the, oh my gravy. It goes to the, we're going to play it forever. I'm going to have to just do it like this. There's 2,000, 4,000. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. How much money do we have out there? Jeez, it's going to take a minute to add all this up. It's a total mess. Pardon my head being in the way. There's 1,000, 1,500. All right, we're going to have to just do it like this. All right, so I've got, holy crap, 1,000, 3,000, 4, 5, 6,500, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,500, 10,800, 10,890, 10,910, plus 70, 10,980, 10,990, 11,040 plus 55 is 11,095. So I need 12,000 exactly out there. There's 2, 4, oh my God, 6, 8,000, 10,000, 12,000 exactly. And again, I just borrowed another $8,000 or $4,000. So now we owe the bank we owe the bank 14K. There it is. There's a tower of purples. If you wanted to do a craps check, I have no idea how to help you there. Oh, are you ready? Here comes the 10. Exactly right. I would bet my house on a 10 coming right now. No question about it. All right, here we go. Did I put the 8? I didn't even put the 8 in, did I? I was so excited about the bets, I didn't put the 8 in. My bad. I got to get Crapsy folks entered. 628. Okay. Oh my God. Let's give Crapsy 10 seconds. I'm gonna take a bowl of or a sip of coffee here, and we need a 7 in the worst way, people. We need a 7. The funny thing is, a 7 wins you $5. All that, the 7 wins you $5. Right? We've won some along the way, but holy crap and crap. We need to get these things to resolve. If they start resolving quick, we'll be okay. All right, come on, Johnny. Let's go. Whew. I need an 11. Yeah, I want an 11, right? 6-5 yo, heart 8. Okay, that's okay. The heart 8 is okay. The problem is we're going to be I'm going to have no more purple chips. I'm totally out. That's a 4-4. It's a repeater, though. That's cool. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's take the win down first. We know this is 12K, right? Is that what this is, 12K? It's 2,000, 4, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, $12,000. Okay, there's 12 grand on the 8. Oh my God. What I got paid here is 2, 4, so 2,000, 4,000, 5,500, 5,570. 5570 is coming back to me, which is cool. I don't have that many purples. I gotta use these. Golly. All right. There's 2,500, 5,500, and 70. Good gravy. Okay. That's cool that comes back to the rack. All that comes back to the rack, right? The win plus the bet, right? That's pretty cool. We're not going to be there. We only have $10,000 in purples here. So we know that we're not in profit yet, unless you count everything out there, right? And since those bets can't be pulled back, we're kind of stuck. So we have 12,000, 13,000, 14, 15, 5, 16,000, 17,000, 17,000, 75, 17,000, 90, 18,000, 10, 18,000, 18,065 is out there. So we need to have 18,070 out there. And I don't have it. I've got, there's 5, there's 10. That's 10,000. I'm gonna borrow some more. 10,000. My God, I'm out of purple chips. 10,000. 12,500. 15,000. 16. 17. 18,070. Is that what it was? 1870? Is that what it was? 18,070? I think it was 1875. Anyway, there it is. 1875. Next comeback. From $5. We start with $5 freaking bucks, and here we are with, again, somebody's car. It's an entire car out there. What we need here is an 11. An 11 or an 8. Rail dump. Are you kidding me? Rail dump? This is like playing for pink slips out here, man. This is crazy town. 7. Be a 7. It's a 5. Oh my God. It's a 5. 325. 325. This is insane, right? All right. So the 5's going to pay a piddly $1,500. Whatever the hell that is. $18,075 or 1875 is up there. All right. So I don't even know how to do this. I have no idea how to pay this out. I guess I can do this. I can do 50. I have enough to do that. 15. 75, 90. Okay, so we get paid. The problem is the next come bet has to be so big. I don't think we can do it. I'm going to color some of these up just to see what I have here. I don't even know how to do this. That's a quarter. Yay. All right. What's out there? 18,075, right? 1875 plus this is 12. That's 30,075. 30,000, 30,200, 30,300, 30,000, 1830, 1, 2, 3, 33,005, 8, 33,800 and 50, 33,875, 33,880, 33,935 is what's at. 33,935 is out there. I'm going to do this. 33,000. I'm going to use these black chips as thousands. Or these will be $5,000 chips. So 33,000. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Good gravy. 33,000. Jeez, Lou. How do we even do? Again, I'm out of chips here. 30. No, we're gonna do. We're just gonna go in increments of $500. 33,000. I can't do the nickels in it. 33,500. That's the best I can do to keep it close because I'm out of chips. The casino's out of chips. $33,500 out there. Okay. Remember that the Pro Craps chips are $5,000 chips, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, $30,000. Oh my God. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Did I get a free room yet? Have I earned my free hotel room? Come on. Here we go. Be a 7, please. Oh my God, it's a It's a 6-6 midnight. Oh my God. Oh, it's a 66. All right, which means, holy crap. All right, so we're going to follow Dr. S's rules, right? We got to go back out here with the 33.5 to cover this plus 33.5. So we got to be out there for $67,000 has to be out there on the table. So we got to put 67,000 out there. Let's go. We're going to lose this. $67,000 going on the table. They never let me do this, obviously, right? So here we go. These will be thousands, right? These, no, 5,000, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60,500, right? Is that what we said it was, 60,500? All right, give me 11. Give me an 11. Give me an 11 right here. Jeez, Lou. Meanwhile, Crapsy is finally going crazy because we're actually making money, right? This is like a stellar 18 roller here, right? Holy cow. Let's do it. 7. Give me a 7. It's a 6. Oh, fuck. All right, it's a 6. 60,500 to the 6, and we get paid 1, 2, 1,005. We get paid 28.20. We get paid. So there's 2,000, 2,820. We'll do 2,825 for 5. That's how we'll do that. All right. We're in such a upside down place, right? I don't even know what to do. And the thing is, you can't stop. Once you're here, you really can't stop playing because the next 7 that comes is going to be the one that gets you, right? And because I have no idea what's in my rack, I know these ones here are $5,000. These purples here were $1,000, right? Oh, shit, what's out there? $60,000 is out there. That's 60,000. This was 12. That's 72,000. This was how much? these are two. Those are $1,000 chips. These are 5,000s, right? No, these are thousands. Oh my, I forgot what I meant. 5,000, 10,000, 15. All right, that's 5, 10, 15. Yeah, right. This is 36,000. This was 36,000 over here. 36,000 on the 5. Jesus. Should we just stop? I mean, it won't give me a marker. Right? There's 36,000 there. There's 60,000 here. Good Lord. We have to, I can't do anything else, right? I have no more money. I'm actually out of chips. There's no more chips besides white chips on my table. I guess I could use whites to be the next bet. How much is the next bet? 36 plus 60 is 90. 96 plus 12 is 108. 108, 109,000, 109,200. So let's go 110,000. We can make these $20,000 chips, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 100,000, right? Or these are $10,000 chips, right? So there's 100 and how much did I say? 110,000. 110,000, right? 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah, these are $10,000 chips. We'll make them 100,000, $110,000. We're in it to win it, he says. I don't think we are. I think we're in it to get our ass kicked here. This will be the last bet I'm going to make is right here. I got nothing else I can do, right? 125, 125. All right. So if these are 10s, that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. No, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Right? $10,000 chips, 120. And these were 5,000, 125. No, these are 5,000. The black, they were 5,000. Oh, crap. Whoo! All right, here we go. This is my last one. I don't have any more money left. There's no more chips. We're gonna just see what happens here. I'm about to get a 4. Here comes a 4. I'm gonna win $55 on a damn 4. You ready? Who wants to win $55 with me? Here we go. It's a 5. Wow. Okay. It's a 415. 415. All righty. 5's going to come down and get paid. $125,000 goes to the 5. This is another, we said this was $35,000, right? This is $35,000. All right. So we're going to get paid 35. There's 10, 20, 30. There's $35,000 for the 5. 35,075. Don't forget the 75 for the 5. That can come back to the rack. Jeez, Lou. Let's make all this color. I'm going to put these back where they belong and pay it like this. So that's going to pay 10, 20, 30,000, 35,000. So that's coming back, 70 grand. All right. Oof. Good night, Irene. All right, let's make no more bets. We're gonna stop. I gotta stop betting. I'm gonna be out of everything here. Let those bets resolve, and that's gonna have to be it because I can't. I don't even know how much I've taken out in loans anymore. I mean, what do we even owe the casino? We must owe these guys, right? Yeah, here we go. Here comes the 7. You ready? By not betting, I'm going to pull a 7. There's a hard 10. Thank God, right? Hard 10 is the number, 5-5. Good Lord. Can you imagine? I would have had $110,000 or $130,000 on the hard 10. On the 10, 5-5. Oh, wrong window. And we are the 11 and the 2 away from the ATS on the bubble. Here we go. Let me press that button for the crapsy folks. Good night. Five. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. 5 pays 100 and how much? How much is this? $100,000? 120. This is 125, right? 125. So, again, I don't have enough white chips to do it. Oh, I can go that side. 125. There's 100. Oh, look at that. I have exactly enough white chips over here. 125. I can actually go out and play again, which is fantastic, right? Because I've got what? 35,000 here plus 12. 47,000, 48,000, 48,110, 48,110. So 10 or 20, 40, right? No, 10, 20, 30, 40,000, 45,000. Let's just do 50,000. We'll just do 50. We'll keep it easy. We'll make it 50 grand. And I think the rack is probably looking pretty good. If I look at the rack, all those white chips in the rack, those are all $10,000. We might actually be in profit after all this. We might actually have made money after all of it. Okay, what was that number? That was a 5, right? 4-1. I never gave Crapsy the number, so sorry, Crapsy folks. We're waiting for shut up, Fatso, and give me the thing. Here we go. Roll 21. Roll 21. Let's go. I'm $5 ahead now. After all that. $5 ahead. Here we go. Come on, baby. That's an 8. All right. We have now, whatever the hell this is, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, $45,000 to the 8. The 8 comes down and gets paid. That was actually $12,000, right? So if I take this and we pay it with whites, which I have over here, that's 10,000. 11,000, there's 12,000. This is 12,000. I'm going to put that here. I'm going to get another one of these. Okay. My gravy. I think we're okay. I'm going to take a roll off because I don't have, that's going to be 100 and something thousand, right? Whatever that's out here now. We got, what is this again? 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85,000, 85,000, 86,000, 110, 86, 110. I would need 86, 120. I mean, we could do it, but I think we're okay. We're gonna, I give my final $86,500 out there. Should we do it one more time? 20, 40, 60, 80. We'll just do 90,000. Make it easy. 90,000. We're gonna make more than $5 on the 7. $90,000 out there. That'll be. I think that's the last bet. Can that be the last bet, please? That was a 628, by the way, which I never did type in. 628. Okay, here we go. $90,000 out there. All right, last come bet. This has to be the last one, right? I got to get the 11, right? We got to get the 11. We're going to hit the tall, right? For whatever we had. Here we go. We got a 6. All right. There we go. $95,000 on the 6. And these are 5s, right? These are 5,000. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, $35,000. So I'm going to get the blacks or the whites for that one. We'll do 35 on that. Hold on. I got to sneak some from over the other side of my table here. So there's $35,000. Put these back over here. All right. Back in the rack they go. Let's let the bets resolve. Just going to let them resolve and see what happens. That was a 6, right? 5-1. Here we go. Oh God, I don't know. 8 hard. Okay, 8 hard. 4-4. Let's put that in Crapsy first this time because I keep forgetting to do it. 4-4-8. Ugh. Goodness gracious. Yeah, if those bets resolve, we're going to be in good shape, right? Come on, Crapsy. Okay, so the 8 will come down. That gets paid 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 45. No, those are 10. So 50K on the 8. 50K on the 8. And where's my whites? 50K. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000. All right. Let's lock that up. The only thing we have out there now is this. The only really scary bet is the 6. We'll let the rest of them resolve as they are. And we'll call it good. We'll call it good. Oh my gosh. Here we go. That is another 8 hard. 4-4. Another square pair. Goodness gracious. I have Crapsy set to a 20-second timeout, but it's taken like almost 45 seconds every time I press the button. It's taking so long. All right, so the 8, we have nothing on it. So we're just going to let it sit there and ride out. We got a nice bet on the 6 that if it wins, we'll be okay. Four. Hey, hit the point. 3-1-4. Look at that. Love it. I love it. Hold on, I gotta get that. There we go. All righty. That's the point being hit. The puck can come off finally. And look at this. Look at this. $55 on the pass line. Booyah. Bam. Gotta love that. Gotta love it. Look at the rack. Look at the, this looks like a VDT rack, doesn't it? Like Vegas Day Tripper. This is like your kind of rack right here. It's an 8. Okay, the puck will be onto the 8. Let's turn it on. 8s are getting hot. 5-3. All right. Let me press the Crapsy button. Give me a 6, shooter. Give me that 6, baby. It's a 6. Woo! 5-1. And the deed is done. I love it. I love it. Why is Crapsy taking so long? I know I've got the right timer on there. I don't get it. Here we go. 5-1. It's taken like it should, like I said, it should take 20 seconds. It's taken like 50 seconds or whatever. All right, there we go. That 6 pays the rent. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 90 grand. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 1, 2, 3. And light another one. There it is. Booyah. I know we're in profit. I don't know how much we actually made, probably $11, but all this can come up. Look at that. There's my rack. All the whites are $10,000. So that's, I think we did okay. I think we did all right. Let's let that 9 resolve or 7 out and we'll see what happens. Right? That's all we need. The 9 or the 7 and we're done. There's aces. Don't care. Don't care about the aces. This is an incredible roll, isn't it? Oh, that's a small. Hit the small for $175. Good job, Johnny. Hit the small. Booyah. The Crapsy people will love that. All right. What's the tall? The tall's got to be an 11, right? Hit that yo. Three craps, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a good field bet right there. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's have a yo. Let's have a yo. 6. 4, 2, 6. This is look at this roll. 30 roller from the bubble, right? I couldn't get out of my own way this morning, and the bubble is just killing it, right? Crushing souls, as they say. The bubble is crushing souls. All right, that's a 4, 2, 6 for the bubble. And here we go. Give me a 9. Let's have every bet pay. Wouldn't that be awesome if every single bet paid? Can you imagine? It's the 7. There it is, the 5, 2. So the miracle comes to an end. I can't wait to add this up. 5, 2, 7. This will be a 5, 2. That'll end the rolls for the Crapsy folks. That was a 30-something roller. 31 rolls, which actually isn't even that great. 31 rolls is like, an average good person's roll. But let's see what we did. Let's see how this thing worked out. Let's color it all up. So the color-up's going to be fun because I don't know what I have here. The reds, we know. There's 25. There's 75 in red. All right, that's that. Now, the greens, there's 4, 200, 300, 450 in green. There's the 4. So the blacks will come out now. And there's 5, 10, 15. All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 2,500 in black. Let's get the purples out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purples for the blacks. Plus that. Now we'll get all the real purples out, which are these guys. So I'll do those in $2,500 stacks. So stacks of 5, so 2,500, 5,000, 7,500, 10,000, $11,000 in black or in purple. So 2,500, so 5,000, 10,000. So I take that as one white chip. That's the 10,000. Oh my gosh. There's the 10,000. Plus the excess, $10,000, $11,000. Okay. I'll actually make those my normal purples because I like them better. All right. Now we'll do these, which these we said were 5,000 each, right? So there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,000 in these chips. So again, I'll make those look like whites. So 30,000 in whites. All right. Now for the whites. These are $10,000 each, we said. All right, so we'll do sets of 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So that's what is that? That's 50,000, right? So that's 50,000. No, yeah, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. Yeah, each of these stacks is 50K. So 51, 50, 200,000. Okay. Good night, Irene. All right, so that's 100,000. That's 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, 550, 580,000, 580,000, 580,000, 100, 5,000, 581, 581, 250. Is that okay? $500,000 on a Friday? Is that okay? You guys, what Gargoyle, how's your head doing? We just won $500,000 starting at 500. Now, again, I probably borrowed half of this to make those big ass bets. I probably owe most of that back, but we generated $500,000 right there. I think that's an okay Friday morning. Let me go back over to our regularly scheduled sit down and let's recap a little bit. All the things, right? I'll be right with you. I'm going to bring this over here. Turn the light off, turn my face camera on, and let's talk for a minute. Holy cannoli. Can't even do questions and answers today because I'm sure it was on fire. Now, I will review this like I do every day. Okay. Was this a smart betting move? So, my rules. My rules of being a good player are these, right? 1, reduce your risk as soon as possible. This does not check that box, right? Lock up profit as soon as possible. This does not check that box. Use leverage as a hammer. Kind of does that. We take the wins and we go back out, right? Lose a little when we do. Nope, we could lose a fortune, right? Win a lot when you can. It does check that box, right? So, hey, winning $500,000 was kind of fun. Now, again, there's no way you can play this anywhere, right? But what's funny about that, think about this thing, right? Again, Friday Follies, it's stupid fun. We started with a $5 bet. $5 bets, 30 roller. By the end of it, when you're just going bet +1 or spread +1, spread +1, at one point we had $175,000 out there. One of the bets was over 100. We had to stop playing because we were out of chips, right? At some point, you can't get it. The table maxes, like you say, they exist for a reason, but it's incredible to me. And like I said in the early stages, when I was floundering around with the PSOs, making $5 at a time, like you wait, if this thing catches, you'll see how insane it can be. From $5, you laddered up to $100K on some of those bets. And it didn't take very long. 30 rolls, we were up to $100,000 on the bets. And even at dollar bets, it does the same thing. You're betting $1, $3, $8. Before you know it, you're out there at $50,000 on a bet like that. The perpetual cum ladder is no way to play. The cum ladder, that's three bets. Fine. You saw it was a good grinder early, but that was super fun. All right. So Skill said, I wanted, I do want some peer pressure. I'll check PCs here in a second. Buckeye says, what impressed me most about this color up is that it came in after the early. You're right. The earlier shooters were such shit. Well, again, we made money because the bubble, not because of me, right? Random Randy bubble outshot the DI today, right? 100%. Skill and luck reminder craps chat Sunday. Don't forget. I got the pictures, Joe. I thanked you earlier on the show. The pictures are fantastic, by the way. Let me go filter out for other PC stuff and to see if I missed anything else that I need to be talking about here. Let's see. Overthinking craps says PC. The tier pressure is a mixed bag, like any other strategy. Mix it to play to run to a good shooter, otherwise not perfect. And again, a lot of people say things like, I like it, like Dice Dr. Dan says, but once you get there, start doing other things. Like I say, these strategies like this one we just played, when you start effing with it is when you get into problems, right? A strategy is designed for a thing. Tier pressure is, 3 hits and level up, 3 hits and level up. It's rinse and repeat, right? It's taking advantage of the math, right? You've got the 75% win rate on the inside numbers. If you can win 2 or 3 before the 7, which you should be able to, take the leverage and go up. You start trying to play guesswork with something like that, you mess it up. The horseman, the same thing. 2 units on the don't, come. You start screwing with it. I'll come bet, I'll put odds on instead, or I'll make a lower come bet with max odds. You start messing with it, or you start coming after the 3 come bets get set and paid again. You mess up the system, right? It's designed fastidiously with the math to make these things work. You start screwing with it, you mess up. Then it's something else. You make it into something else that's a different way of playing. So remember that, right? As simple as these things seem, and you're like, oh, I would be doing X, Y, and Z. Trust me, the math on these things is figured out for a reason. If you want to do something different, call it something different. That's why strategies have names, and put your stink on it. But these core ways to play, so simple. Keep it simple, stupid, and collect on the regular. That's the plan. So there it is. Let's see. What else? I think that's it. That's all I see. Hopefully Gargoyle's head is feeling better after that gigantic color up there. So, All right, folks, get out of here. Have a good Friday. I'll see you Sunday. Looking forward to the draft tonight and tomorrow too. Get this thing finished up. I'm a football nerd, so I'm all plugged in. So with that said, love y'all. God bless. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.